Hey, this is a conversation for the woman who feels like she should be further along by now. Maybe you didn't hit that goal you set. Maybe you watched a lot of other people win this year. I know I didn't hit my 3,000 watch hours, and I'm kind of okay with that because the season required my focus somewhere else, and God made that very clear. But now it's time for me to get focused again. So if you're a mom, a busy woman, and feel like you're behind, I want you to sit with me for this conversation.
Okay, I think we're in there like somewhere. All right, so I'm cooking dinner tonight. I am making chili. I don't know if y'all can see what I'm making, but I'm making some chili today. Chili's being made today. And while we're making this chili, I wanted to have a conversation about growth, overall growth. Um, I did not hit my 3,000 watch hours this year. I'm kind of like not sad about it. I was sad about it at first, but then honestly, I kind of like told myself, you know what? You spent 6 months recertified. It took me six months to recertify for all of my CEUs as a personal trainer, nutrition coach. If you are new here, hey, I am Coach Ty. I am a certified nutrition coach, personal trainer, life coach, all the things. And when I say it took me longer than it normally would because I have a baby. And I didn't anticipate for it to take that long. So it really took away from my time here on YouTube. And I was this close. Maybe like had 1,000 watch hours left. Like, so I basically reached 2,000 watch hours for the year, but it just is what it is. There's always next year, and it doesn't have to take all year to get there. And that's why I have to tell myself my timing will be my timing when it's supposed to be my timing. And so I hope this message reaches the right woman that's like wishing that she should be where she's supposed to be when it comes to her fitness and her nutrition, or just in her life, whether it's work, whether it's personal relationships, your body, whatever that may be for you. Like, I just want to motivate you to just let you know, like, listen, girl, this shit just take time. It really just take a lot of time. And I think you just see everybody else doing it, and it's just kind of like, oh, this seems like it's not easy. It's a lot of work. And if you have kids like me, it's even harder. You don't have as much free time as your colleagues or your friends that don't have kids. You know what I mean? You don't have that as much free time. So you really have to be organized. You really got to be on your bully. Like, you can't be playing around. Like, you can't, we mommies, and sorry I look crazy, y'all. We really can't play around when it comes to, I'm put my mic over here. We really can't play around when it comes to our goals, whether, you know what I mean? Because it's like, we're constantly having to put everyone else before ourselves. So if you're waiting for it to be your turn, you're going to be waiting forever. So I was watching a YouTube video just recently. I was like, you know what? Normally I would post, my main focus, I guess, for this past year has been my business. If I'm being honest, like getting back to work, getting back to training clients, getting back to that type of stuff, getting all my certifications in order, doing classes and stuff. I haven't really been focused on filming and editing and things like that because this does take a lot of time. Am I filming in the right format? Okay, I am, because sometimes I'll be filming in slow-mo and it be throwing me off. But yeah, so I haven't been all the way focused and locked in. And sometimes you got to ask yourself, have I been locked in? Have I been doing the things that I said I was going to be doing? Have I been disciplined? Have I been following a schedule? Have I been following that routine? Do I check in with myself? These are all the things I ask myself when it comes to like my YouTube journey, and I have not. I do my best, but I mean, I think with anything comes discipline and consistency. And if you don't have those things down, it makes it very difficult. Even if something's going to lack. I think it's just about focus. Like my pastor, he was talking about just getting focused for the new year. And every year I do a fast. So every year I do a fast with my church as a community fast. Personally, I think fasting is very personal. And I think that you shouldn't follow just a regular Daniel fast. I have done it. Or as someone that has like IBS and stomach issues, I can't just not eat. I have to have food in my belly. But I do think that there is things that we all have that we're fighting with, like the flesh and all the stuff that we normally have to fight. And it's like, look, what are you doing that you know is hindering your life? For me, that's drinking too much alcohol, okay? Drinking too much and doing it every day. And it goes against all of my values. It goes against all of it by doing it every day. You know what I'm saying? So I take the time in January to do a dry January, because once you say I'm going to stop doing this one thing, you'll see it trickle off into other parts of your life. So you say you're going to stop drinking alcohol for the month of January, you're going to do a dry January. you're going to stop snacking. You're going to like stop wanting to eat out so much. You're going to want to not have so many sugar cravings because again, this is just me speaking from my experience. When I drink, those are the normal habits that I start to pick up. I start snacking more. I start wanting more sugary things. I start wanting to eat a little bit more, eat out a little bit more. Just kind of start being a little free with my habits. And girl, I said, no, girl, we're not doing it. We're not doing it. We're not doing it. So yeah, that's kind of like where I am right now. And the beginning of the year, I told myself, are you going to be someone that just sits around and watch content all day? Are you going to be someone that's just a content consumer? Or are you going to be a content creator? And I had this conversation before on this platform. I am a business professional who creates content. Yes, I have influence because I'm on a platform. I'm talking to you. I'm a professional person doing this. And I'm not going to give y'all no bullshit. I'm going to give it to y'all straight. So sorry for my language, but I'm not sorry for my language because that's just how I talk. But, you know, take it or leave it. But honestly, like, and sometimes you got to ask yourself, are you going to be sitting here watching other girls get fit and eat healthy and cook their meals for their family and all the different things? And you just sitting there like, oh, I wish I could do that too. I wish I had the time. I wish I felt like doing it. Are you going to actually do it? And that's sometimes we have to have those hard truths, those hard conversations with ourselves. And so this is me having this hard conversation with you, Booski. You just got to do it. And don't be mad because you fucked up for the whole year. Okay. And you probably didn't. I think sometimes we have to really look back and look at our gratitude and be like, okay, what did I accomplish this year? And really write down all the things that you accomplished and look at the things that you want to focus on for the first quarter. I think when we look at our year as a big picture, it kind of makes it stressful. So I guess I do love to do a, what do you call it? A vision board. I do love doing a little vision board party with my girlfriends and stuff like that. However, I don't put all of my big goals on there. I just kind of put whatever I want to like accomplish, maybe one main thing or two things I want to accomplish for the year. And just everything else is just more of like pretty aesthetics, I guess. And it's me in it. It's not random women. It's me. Like, it's me. And I think that's another part. Put yourself in your vision board. Don't have other women on your vision board. Don't have other women. Don't do any of that. Like, we're not comparing our bodies. We're not comparing anything to anybody else's body. Uh-oh. Look who it is. Okay, so this is Will, y'all. Hey, say hi. We got boogies. Oh, my God. Jesus. Hold on, let's wipe these off real quick. Ooh, the boogie monster. But yes, like I was saying, like, are you going to be someone that's just, I lost track of what I was saying, but essentially, I think sometimes we just have to look at ourselves, look at all the things that we've accomplished for the year. And, okay, we don't need you in the mic. Look at all the things that you accomplished for the year. Like, really sit down and spend some time with yourself and with God. Like, okay, what are the things that you want me to focus on this year? Starting with just the first quarter, writing out maybe 1 to 2 big goals that you may have for the year and asking God to lead the way. And going from there, like I said, putting yourself in your own vision board and really focusing. And so, like I was talking about the fast with my pastor, like I do a fast every January. I think next week I'm going to be doing a 2-day fast with Arden's Garden collaboration with them. If y'all are interested in doing the 2-day fast with me, I'll leave the link below. I'll leave the promo code below for the Arden's Garden fast. It's something that I have never done before. I do fast. I believe fasting is incredible. However, I did not do it. I did do it last year with my church. I just didn't do like a food fast. I always just do the dry January or low sugar, like with my clients and stuff like that. But if y'all want any of those, I think I'll just leave everything below. Like, I'll leave like the Arden's Garden below. I'll leave the 21-day low sugar challenge. I do have a 21-day low sugar challenge as well. If y'all are interested in just fasting and just getting back on track and focusing mentally, physically, and spiritually as a mom. That is something that I'm really focused and I'm really locked in on right now. I'm actually going to be doing a 7-day, like, I don't know if I'm doing it next week or this week. I haven't decided when I was going to do it, but I'm going to be doing a 7-day challenge where I'm filming and posting on here. Okay. So I think I may have to batch film like 2 at a time for me to be able to accomplish this, where I'm posting every day or every other day, but I want to do it for January. Yeah. So that just means I'm just going to be focused on YouTube and not so much Instagram. We'll see how that goes, because again, I'm very business focused right now. I'm getting my business back on the map where it was before I had baby, and that takes a lot of my energy and a lot of my time. But I really love y'all. Y'all are real nice to me. Y'all are real sweet to me. Y'all never nasty or nothing like that. Because I done seen everything over there on TikTok and Instagram, but I love it here. I get to talk and yap, and y'all are all about the yapping and all about the good vibes and stuff like that. So yes, I hope this motivates y'all. I hope this kind of give you like a little bit of a reality check. And if anything, it's just me ranting and me having a conversation because I felt like I need to get into the practice of filming regardless if I feel like filming, regardless if I have the energy to do it, or if it's like perfect. I think, I'm just so structured, a type A person. I'm an AB mom, but I'm very structured and a type A like working woman. And if I don't feel like everything's organized, and if this gets filmed on this day, this get edited on this day, this get posted on this day, it ain't gonna work for me mentally. I'm like, no, girl, just pick up your camera and post and edit and film, and this is real life. And I know that's kind of like what we're moving towards. It's just more real life things that you can relate to. So yeah, I love y'all so very much. I'll post it. Oh, Jesus. I'll post a video of my food when I'm done. Cause it's gonna be good, girl. Stop. Love y'all so very much. And I hope y'all had a great new year.